Okay. Sara Knapp is our next storyteller. Sara is a lead teacher at Kent State's Child Development Center and has an impressive resume, which I want you to pay a close attention to because it will make her story even more impactful, okay? Okay, you ready? Sara started her teaching career in 2018 as a Teach for America member in Cleveland, Ohio. She found that she loved the challenge of helping kindergartners progress in their academic, social, emotional, motor, and language development. So, she taught kindergarten for 4 years in a Spanish language immersion school. She has been at CDC for 2 years, where she designed an after-school enrichment program. She is thrilled to be doing what she is doing, even though she left Arizona to come to Ohio. Which says a lot, right? Especially in December. I am so thrilled for all of you to hear Sara's story. So let's get her up here with a huge round of applause.
Kindergarten is a special place. It's where children begin to work through some of their most pivotal learning experiences. They begin to understand that letters are part of words, that words are part of sentences, and that sentences help us express ourselves. They also begin to make sense of numbers. They learn that every number has a quantity, but perhaps the most important learning that kindergartners go through is navigating through real-world experiences and social emotional experiences in the classroom. They also love to mimic anything around them and will mimic even you. Let me tell you, if you have not been around a 5-year-old lately, they are some of the most informed, capable, and resilient people I know. Their love for learning and each other is what cemented my choice to work with kindergartners in my career. In my classroom, room 6, I have a student named Birdie. Birdie lights up the room when she comes in, like the time that she wrote a note for all of her classmates to tell them that she loved them. Birdie can remember key details of influential people of interest that we've learned about, like when she presented about Celia Cruz for Hispanic Heritage Month and said, Celia Cruz was the queen of salsa, but not like chips and salsa. Salsa like the dance. When Birdie is a solution-oriented and a leader, like when the class was bickering about what to name the block structure, Birdie spoke up and said, everybody, we can name it whatever we want, but we can't argue. One day, while on a field trip, we were walking in a meadow, and Birdie came up to me and squeezed my hand. And she looked at me and said, Mrs. Knapp, one day I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be the room 6 teacher. Then you can retire. Though the comment made me laugh and felt like a huge compliment, my first thought was, Birdie, you can be so much better than a teacher. This experience just caused me to feel such a deep emotion within myself. I was sad for myself. Why did I not want Birdie to be a teacher? This is what Birdie wanted. Birdie was inspired, wanted to learn. Birdie has all the skills to be an excellent teacher. But I couldn't be happy for Birdie. I didn't want Birdie to be a teacher. I wanted Birdie to be something better. I asked myself, why? Why can't I support this? It's because over the last 5 years, I have lived through the reality of being an early childhood educator. The Center for the Study of Child Care Employment stated that in 2017, the median wage care worker in Ohio was making $10.65 an hour. For a preschool teacher, it was $13.06. For a kindergarten teacher, it was $33.15. Sadly, in the 5 years that I've been teaching, I've never come close to $33. In 2022, the median salary is the same or lower in some places. Ohio early educators with a bachelor's degree are paid 26.5% less than their colleagues in the K-8 system. The poverty rate for early educators in Ohio is 20.6%, much higher than for the normal Ohio worker, which stands at 10.3%. In 2018, the National Center of Education Statistics found that teachers were spending an average of nearly $480 a year out of their own pockets for supplies for their students in classrooms. That's nearly double the $250 federal tax deduction available to teachers. The organization also found that 94% of teachers had spent their own money on school supplies. I've sacrificed much in my classrooms. I've picked up students who lost transportation. I've bought winter coats for students in need. I've bought breakfast cereal for students who arrive late and miss breakfast. I have seen amazing educators stay in that school building past 8 o'clock to finish work. I know because I was there. I've donated my vacation time because there was no maternity leave policy so that my coworker could be with her baby. It hasn't just been me. There's so many educators doing this all across the state of Ohio. I stay in teaching because I love this field. I love my students so much. I've worked with amazing educators who love their students so much. If you would see the daily sacrifices that these amazing people make every day, you would just be in awe that they keep coming back. But they do because we love these little people. They become part of our hearts, part of our families. Their families are going through so much, and we want to be there to support them. I stay in the role because I want to see change. But the truth is, I deserve better. The truth is, Birdie deserves better. I want to look Birdie in the eye and say, yes, Birdie, be a teacher. But I can't do that until we do better for all educators in Ohio and across our nation.